Welcome, this isn't just another travel video. Europe is facing a crisis that could change the way we experience it forever. The continent's charm, history, and beauty are under threat from deep systemic issues. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness. We'll explore 7 urgent warnings that could reshape European travel by 2025. If you love to travel, you need to hear this. The future of these places depends on the choices we make as travelers. So, let's dive in and see how we can help protect the Europe we love. Over-tourism is suffocating Europe's most iconic cities. Every year, millions of visitors descend on historic streets, transforming once peaceful neighborhoods into crowded, noisy thoroughfares. The charm that drew travelers in the first place is being eroded by the sheer volume of people, making it harder for both locals and visitors to truly experience the magic of these places. Venice is literally sinking under the weight of endless visitors. Its foundations and culture are crumbling. The city's fragile infrastructure is pushed to its limits, and the unique Venetian way of life is fading as locals are priced out and traditions are lost. Locals are being pushed out, historic shops replaced by generic souvenir stands. The soul of these cities is being hollowed out, replaced by a bland sameness that caters only to tourists. The same story plays out in Barcelona, Amsterdam, Prague, and more. Beloved neighborhoods are losing their character, and the daily lives of residents are disrupted by the constant influx of visitors. Infrastructure is overwhelmed. Water, waste, and transport systems are stretched to breaking. Public services meant for residents are now consumed by tourists, leaving cities struggling to cope. Most tourist money goes to big corporations, not local communities. The economic benefits of tourism often bypass the people who call these places home. The answer isn't to stop traveling, but to travel smarter. We can make choices that help protect the places we love, rather than contribute to their decline. Choose lesser-known destinations and visit in the off-season. Discover hidden gems, support smaller communities, and enjoy a more authentic experience away from the crowds. Support local businesses, stay in family-run guest houses, eat at local restaurants. Your choices can help keep traditions alive and ensure your money benefits the community. Respect new rules like tourist taxes and limited access. They're about preservation, not punishment. These measures are designed to protect fragile sites for future generations. Shift your mindset. Remember, you're a guest, not a conqueror. Approach each place with humility and curiosity, and you'll be welcomed in return. Be courteous, avoid blocking streets for photos, and keep noise down. Small acts of respect go a long way in preserving the atmosphere of a place. The fight against over-tourism is about preserving authenticity. It's about ensuring that future generations can experience the real Europe, not just a tourist facade. Do we want Europe to become a theme park, or a living, thriving continent? The answer depends on the choices we make as travelers. The choice is in our hands, and our wallets. Every decision, from where we stay to what we buy, shapes the future of these destinations. Choose wisely, or soon there may be nothing left to choose. The places we love could vanish, replaced by empty shells and lost traditions. Let's be part of the solution, not the problem. Together we can ensure that Europe's treasures endure for generations to come. Europe's natural wonders are vanishing before our eyes. From the snow-capped peaks of the Alps to the sun-drenched shores of the Mediterranean, the continent's beauty is under threat. The landscapes that have inspired generations are quietly fading, often overlooked in the rush of modern life. Glaciers in the Alps are melting at an alarming rate, threatening not only water supplies for millions, but also the delicate balance of entire ecosystems. These ancient rivers of ice, once symbols of permanence, are now shrinking year after year, leaving behind barren rock and disrupted habitats. Mediterranean beaches, once pristine, are now littered with plastic and debris. Marine life suffers as turtles, fish, and seabirds become entangled or ingest our waste. The vibrant underwater world is suffocating beneath a tide of pollution. Air pollution in cities like Paris and Rome not only damages our health, causing respiratory problems and heart disease, but also erodes the very heritage we cherish. Historic buildings and monuments slowly crumble under the weight of toxic air. Our travel habits, frequent flights, excessive waste, and careless consumption fuel this decline. The convenience of modern tourism often comes at a hidden cost to the places we visit, leaving behind more harm than good, but we can make a difference. Every traveler has the power to help restore and protect these fragile environments. Small, mindful actions add up. Choose trains over planes whenever possible. use public transport, walk, or cycle to reduce your carbon footprint. These choices not only cut emissions but also let you experience Europe in a more authentic, connected way. Carry reusable bottles, refuse single-use plastics, and conserve water and energy at every opportunity. Simple habits like these help keep beaches, forests, and cities cleaner for everyone. Support eco-friendly businesses and always ask about their environmental policies. Your choices encourage hotels, restaurants, and shops to adopt greener practices. Never buy souvenirs made from endangered species or illegally harvested materials. Responsible shopping protects wildlife and preserves cultural heritage for future generations. Stick to marked trails and don't disturb wildlife. Respecting boundaries helps fragile habitats recover and thrive. Every small action, multiplied by millions of travelers, creates real, lasting change. Together, we can reverse the silent decay. The beauty we seek must be preserved in reality, not just in photos or memories. Our responsibility is to ensure these places remain vibrant for generations to come. Responsible travel is the only way forward. By making conscious choices, we can enjoy Europe's wonders without sacrificing their future. Let's protect the places we love, not contribute to their destruction. Every effort, no matter how small, matters. The future of Europe's landscapes depends on us, on our choices, our voices, and our willingness to act before it's too late. Europe's rich tapestry of cultures is fading under the pressure of mass tourism. The continent's cities and villages, once defined by their unique customs and centuries-old traditions, are increasingly shaped by the expectations of visitors, rather than the rhythms of local life. Treating Europe as a theme park erases the unique customs and traditions that make each place special. When every street corner is filled with souvenir shops selling the same trinkets, and monuments become mere backdrops for selfies, the true spirit of a place is lost. Respect local etiquette, dress appropriately in sacred spaces, and remember that these sites are not just attractions, but living parts of the community's heritage. Learn a few basic phrases, even if it's just a simple greeting or thank you. Making the effort to speak the local language, however imperfectly, shows humility and appreciation. Greet people in their language, and you'll often find doors opening to more genuine interactions and deeper connections. Don't treat locals as props for your photos. Always ask permission. Remember, every person you meet has their own story, and respecting their privacy is part of being a responsible traveler. Embrace local rhythms. If shops close for siesta, slow down and adapt. Take the opportunity to observe daily life, enjoy a leisurely meal, or simply soak in the atmosphere. Avoid tourist-only experiences that offer a fake version of culture. These staged events may be entertaining, but they rarely reflect the true heart of a community. Seek out authentic traditions, even if they're harder to find. Attend a local festival, watch artisans at work, or join in a folk dance. These moments reveal the living culture beneath the surface. Do your homework, learn about local customs and the history behind what you see. Understanding the stories and significance of a place deepens your appreciation and helps you avoid unintentional disrespect. This enriches your experience and shows respect. When you engage with locals and participate in their traditions, you become part of a cultural exchange that benefits everyone. Preserving culture is a shared responsibility. Every traveler has the power to either support or erode the traditions that make each destination unique. Be a patron of culture, not just a consumer. Choose to support local artisans, family-run restaurants, and authentic performances rather than mass-produced experiences. Our curiosity should build bridges, not erase identities. By seeking understanding, we help cultures thrive rather than disappear. By traveling with respect, we help keep Europe's diverse cultures alive. Every mindful choice we make leaves a positive mark. The echo of tradition depends on our choices. When we listen, learn, and honor the past, we help ensure these stories are passed on. Let's ensure it never fades into silence. The future of Europe's cultural heritage is in our hands. Let's travel in a way that keeps its echo alive for generations to come. Safety is often overlooked, but it's crucial. Petty crime like pickpocketing is rampant in tourist hotspots. Stay alert and keep valuables secure. Scams are everywhere. Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to say no. Pay attention to travel advisories and register your trip with your embassy. Prepare for activities. Don't hike unprepared or rent vehicles without proper insurance. Know the local emergency number, 112 in most of Europe. Always have comprehensive travel insurance. If you can't afford it, you can't afford to travel. Health risks matter too. Keep vaccinations up to date and carry necessary medications. Being proactive keeps your trip safe and enjoyable. Safety isn't paranoia, it's common sense. Don't let carelessness turn your dream trip into a nightmare. Your safety is your responsibility. Preparation and awareness are key. Respect local laws and customs to avoid trouble. A little caution goes a long way. Travel smart, not just far. Don't become a cautionary tale. Behind Europe's beauty, many communities face real economic hardship. Tourism can drive up living costs, leaving locals struggling while visitors enjoy the view. When we spend only with big corporations, little money stays in the community. Choose local, stay in family-run hotels, eat at independent cafes, buy handmade souvenirs. Your money becomes an investment in the community, not just a transaction. Respect local pricing. Don't haggle where it's not customary, and tip appropriately. Be mindful of the gig economy. Use licensed local services that treat workers fairly. Empathy matters. See the people behind the businesses. Thoughtful spending can make tourism a force for good. Our choices can help build a more resilient, equitable future. Travel is about connection, not just consumption. Let's ensure our presence benefits, not burdens, the places we visit. Misinformation spreads faster than ever, and travel is not immune. Sensational headlines and viral rumors can devastate communities that rely on tourism. False stories lead to cancellations, empty hotels, and lost livelihoods. Even negative or outdated online reviews can cause real harm. Always check the source and date before sharing information. Use official websites for travel details, not old blog posts or social media rumors. If you see misinformation, politely correct it with facts. We all have a responsibility to share accurate, helpful information. Our words and shares have real impact. Let's foster a culture of accuracy and responsibility in travel. Protect destinations by being a gatekeeper of truth. Reliable information benefits everyone, travelers and locals alike. Be part of the solution, not the problem. The biggest threat to travel's future is believing it's someone else's problem. Every choice we make, where we go, how we act, what we spend, shapes the reality of tourism. Your actions matter, even if they seem small. Educate yourself before you travel. Learn the basics, understand local issues, and arrive as a respectful guest. Hold yourself accountable, support local businesses, respect the environment, and be courteous. Share your experiences responsibly. Don't expose fragile places to overexposure. Don't blame others. Demand better from the industry by making better choices yourself. This isn't about guilt, but empowerment. You have the power to drive positive change. The future of Europe is being written by our choices right now. Be a co-author of a story of renewal and respect. The responsibility is personal. What kind of traveler will you be? We've reached a crossroads. Europe's future is still in our hands, but it requires mindful, responsible travel. The choices we make today will shape what's left for tomorrow. If you care, you're already part of the solution. Subscribe for more insights and join a community dedicated to protecting travel's future. Change is built from millions of small choices. Let's make them count. Travel safe, travel smart, and travel with heart.